1986 is the act where the Consumer Protection Act was actually enacted in India. The person who consumes the product is called as consumer, but who has a potential of buying, that person is called as a customer. Say money required for carrying out business activity is called as business finances. Hello everybody, a warm welcome to one and all. I'm Abhilash Chandra from the Department of Commerce and Management in Vidhyaashram PU College, the Temple of Excellence. Welcome to all the students. Now here in this revision chapter, that is, we will be doing the part B of the entire business studies syllabus. Here what you are supposed to do is, it's a quick recall of the chapter 9, 10, 11 and 12. What is that you should do is, please do check all the questions and how the answers are written. So here the first section A, when we go, you will be getting a question which is for like 2 marks as well as 1 mark question. So you people can actually write this. You'll be getting some kind of a question like expand IPO, BSE, NSEI, SEBI, NASDAQ, OTCEI, CSDL. What exactly all these are? So you need to expand and you will be getting say 2 questions. If you get it is for 2 marks, 1 question you get it is for 1 mark. So here what is that? IPO, initial public offering, BSE, Bombay Stock Exchange, NSEI, National Stock Exchange of India, SEBI you have, that is the Securities and Exchange Board of India. So like that you people will be getting all these. So please do remember how you are supposed to write the answers. Say you have something called here OTCEI, that is Over the Counter Exchange of India. CSDL, the Central Depository Services Limited. The same way NASDAQ you have, that is National Association of Securities Dealers Automated Quotation, which is again in New York, NASDAQ, that is the USA. So these are the things which you are supposed to remember. Now in the section A, the second question is, state any one marketing philosophy or concepts. You can write any concept. So any one they have said, that is the production concept. Next is, give the meaning of financial market. What exactly you mean by financial market? You are supposed to write it as for 1 mark, as well as it can come for the 2 mark question. The next one is, in which year the Consumer Protection Act was passed or enacted? You are supposed to write the act, that is 1986 is the act where the Consumer Protection Act was actually enacted in India. Don't write the revised act. You are supposed to go with 1986, that is the year 1986. So these are the questions which you will be probably getting in the 1 mark question. So in this 2 mark question, what does business finance? Say money required for carrying out business activity is called as business finance. The same way you will get a question from the 9th chapter, what is money market or what is capital market? The 10th chapter which you people have, as well as the 11th chapter if you go with, that is a marketing. What is marketing? And they can also ask you a question, define marketing. What is marketing? Write the meaning of it. Define marketing. You are supposed to go with the definition of a person who has given about the term marketing. So who is a consumer? Consumer. See, there is always a difference, a slight difference between consumer and customer. I'll just give you a hint how to remember it. See, all consumers are customers, but all customers are not consumer. Say example, if we 5 will go for a shopping, and the minute a salesman will look at us and he will just tell that customers have come. That means now we all are customers. But we will not buy the product. Only one of us will buy the product. That person becomes a consumer. Rest of us are the customers. So the person who consumes the product is called as consumer, but who has a potential of buying, that person is called as a customer. Section C, that is for 4 marks. Explain briefly the factors affecting capital budgeting decisions. See, these are the questions which will definitely come. So just stress more on these questions. The second is, explain briefly the function of financial market. From financial market, you will definitely get questions even in the 8 mark question, as well as 4 mark question, 2 mark question and 1 mark question. But what I always tell you people is, go with a smart way of learning. From first chapter to the 8th chapter, if you study properly also, you will get 100 on 100. If you feel that, okay, let me go with financial market because I think finance is something which is like hardcore for me and I can study more about finance because my dad is a CA or I want to pursue CA and I know something about finance, then go with these questions. But these questions are lengthier than the other chapters. So the next question is, explain the importance of financial planning with any 4 points. There are 8 points in that. You can go with any 4. The same question can actually come in the 8 marks as well. So when it comes for 8 marks, what is that you should do is write the meaning of financial planning, definition of financial planning, then write the flow chart of financial planning, and then start writing or explaining the any 4 points, whichever you feel comfortable to actually write it. So that will definitely fetch you 4 marks. The last question of the part C, that is explain any 4 rights of consumers. So you are a consumer and what are your rights? That is what you are supposed to go. See, the right to safety is your right. Right to be informed about the product is your right. Right to choose. Now nobody can just give you something. It is your right that you want it or you don't want it. Right to be heard, that is the salesman or the person who is the owner of a company or any organization, that person need to hear you out. Right to seek redressal, any problem happens, they are supposed to actually see the redressal. Right to consumer education, that is you have all the rights. So any 4 rights you can write it. Write all the 6 and explain any 4. So section D, here we go, that is explain any 4 factors affecting financing decisions. Now I have given you here say 7 points. Write all 7 points but explain any 4. But before that, you are supposed to write the meaning definition of the same, that is a factor affecting the financial decision. So financing decision, you write the meaning and definition. Explain any 4 money market instruments. So these are the money market instrument: treasury bill, commercial paper, call money, certificate of deposit. So write that and start explaining it. So this is how you people need to write, and these are the questions which will definitely come in the examination. If you want to study, please do study all these questions, because I'll tell you, don't write anything or don't study anything only for the sake of examination. You should know all these things, because life is all about learning something new. So here, next one, section D, discuss briefly any 4 differences between selling and marketing. See, these are the questions which will definitely help you to fetch more mark, because these are the differences which you are supposed to go with. And the last question, explain any 4 ways in which the objective of consumer protection can be achieved. See, how a consumer protection can be achieved. That is what you are supposed to go with. See, self-regulation by business, business association, consumer awareness, consumer organization, and the government. If all of them will take care of it, definitely Consumer Protection Act can actually be really good. And the last one is section E, where you will get 4 questions. You are supposed to write any 1. So this is what you are supposed to go, because POQ question. The first POQ question will come from 1, 2, 3. That is, there are 3 chapters. From the first 3 chapters, they're going to give you 1 POQ. The second POQ is from 4, 5, 6. The next POQ is from 7 and 8. And the last POQ will be from D. So if you study these 4 questions, you will get only 1 from that. That is why I always prefer POQ to be like, you read first 6 chapters, you will get 2 POQ questions. That is how you will get 10. That is 5 into 2 is equal to 10. So here, what are the questions which will come in the POQ? From the 9th chapter, the POQ is explain any 4 factors affecting dividend decision. This is from the 9th chapter. Explain any 4 methods of floating new issues in the primary market. This is from the 10th chapter. Explain any 8 functions of marketing is from the 11th chapter. And this is from the 12th chapter. So you have state any 4 directions which can be issued by the consumer court to the opposite party. So will they give you like these questions straightly? No, definitely they will not give it to you. They'll say, assuming you are a financial manager, what are the factors affecting division decision? They're going to give it to you. Or they can say, as a buyer, has a consumer, has a customer, and then they're going to give you something like this. So these are the questions which are mostly which will come in the examination. But what I want you people to understand here is, please do watch the sure shot question which is done by Abhilash sir, that is me, and please do like and share those sure shot questions, because I want the entire student fraternity to know that what are the questions which are going to come in the examination, and you can be prepared for it and get 100 on 100. Any doubt you have, then please do call me. Thank you so much. I'll see you when I see you.